coming off an important win to start the season against an NFC foe. The Washington Commanders don't have much time to celebrate because they're traveling to Green Bay and historic Lambeau Field for a Thursday night affair against the Green Bay Packers. Today, Coach Dan Quinn talked about how his team is still trying to find their why and their identity.
Visited with the staff this morning. We were talking about September football, and really my message for them was how we play, the play style and the attitude is as important as what we call. It really is as we're getting rolling. So I'm watching our how. I want to feel that identity, things like the ball and our turnover margin, our tackling, our breaking tackles, the running, the hitting, the physicality, and then us in the winning time moments. That's all that makes up our how. So when you continue to need to build that and grow that, all those things, are part of our identity, and those are things that I want to see grow and build as we're going, and that factors in all sorts of things, discipline with penalties and all of that. So it's our how, and we're going to keep digging into that as hard as we can.
Jaden Daniels, who had an effective game but still said that the offense was sloppy on Sunday in the win over the Giants, talked about how Tyler Biadasz, was a player that makes him better on the field, and talks about his importance on the offense. Tyler Biadasz had an excellent game Sunday against Dexter Lawrence, and he's going to have to do the same thing going up against the likes of Rashawn Gary and also Micah Parsons. Jaden, last week everyone talked about the Giants' front four and, the problems that they could possess for you guys. A guy that really didn't get a lot of love or talked about a lot was Tyler. So how does he make your life easier, and how underrated is he?
He's not underrated in this building, so I can't speak for the outside, but just getting everybody on the same page and me and him being on the same page and communicating, that's probably the biggest thing. As long as me and him are on the same page, we could get the other people around us on the same page, we'll be in a good standing going forward and give ourselves a chance.
And then finally, do you have any history with Jordan at all?
Yeah, for sure. We're both SoCal quarterbacks, so that kind of thing runs with that route. But for us, man, I was just actually working out with him this past off season. We're lifting together, getting after. So we already said we'll see each other week 2. But I'm super happy for him, everything that he's done and he accomplished.
Now, Jaden was on the injury report, with a wrist injury, but Dan Quinn quickly dispelled any talk of Jaden Daniels being injured. He said that he's not concerned at all, and that was pretty much more procedural, to put that out for the league as far as the information of a player that's hurt. It's nothing to worry about. Jaden Daniels will be just fine and will be under center Thursday without any ailments, and he'll be ready to go. Now, I did speak with Jalen Lane, the rookie from Virginia Tech, who had a pretty good game on Sunday. I talked to him about going to Lambeau Field and for his first primetime matchup Thursday, and if he's nervous or if he's looking forward to it.
I'm very excited, man. First time, primetime, first time in Lambeau, so it'll be a cool experience, and I'm ready to, attack it head on. Right now? Yeah, for sure. I feel like Lane Stadium is one of the loudest stadiums in the country. And, even though it was cheering for me when I was in that stadium, it was still, a good experience. And, I feel like it definitely helped prepare me to get here.
On the defensive side of the ball, Will Harris had an excellent game, introducing himself to Commanders Nation. And he talks about the defense and as far as where they are right now and how much better they can be and how they don't think about the opposing team's defense. And if they're getting all the love, he feels good about his unit.
I would say we try to keep the main thing the main thing. We know what we have in this building. We know what we have, in our meeting rooms. And so, our focus isn't to, kind of feed into what, the outside world is saying. Our focus is to go out there and play our brand of football, play our style of football, and, abide by the culture that we've set in this building. And so we do that. We play hand-in-hand with the guys in this building. We go out and play confident and free and fast and physical and rely on each other and depend on each other, kind of lean on each other. The rest will take care of itself, so let the chips fall where they may.
It's just saying, we got a lot better than last year. We'll want all 3 phases to be clicking, but, if sometimes offense is going to be playing good, we're not going to be playing good. Sometimes defense can play good in offense, but we just, piggyback off each other and we just work together and make it a team game.
So there'll be one more practice here in Ashburn as the team prepares tomorrow for a light walkthrough, and then it's off to Green Bay for a Thursday night primetime matchup against the Packers, and it's going to be the first of many for this team this year. So here from the Big Bear AI Performance Center for CBS 6 Sports, I'm NFL insider Lake Lewis Jr.